So where are you starting from?
So we are starting from the Ajah inward Lekki part of the road.
Ajah inward.
Yes, Lekki
And
part.
your takeoff point is where?
Ajah itself, the Jubilee
That's
Bridge.
Abraham Adesoya.
No, Jubilee Bridge. So the project for Abraham Adesoya is a completely different one. That's the one that spans from Abraham Adesoya up until Eleko Junction. So ab initio, the project took two phases. The first one was from T Junction in Epe up until Eleko Junction.
Yeah.
That's the reinforced concrete.
Yes.
And then we had the phase 2 from Eleko up until Abraham Adesoya. So the dynamics of what we have from Ajah Jubilee Bridge to Lekki first toll gate by Oriental is asphalt.
So why aren't you doing concrete?
We'll get there. It's a long term that also needs to accommodate the green line.
Why don't we do the concrete one for?
Because the green line is coming. Yes, the green line is coming. So at that time, we'd have to adjust. And we also must bear in mind that prior to this time, the maintenance of that road had not been in the Lagos State government budget. It's been through a private partnership with the Lekki concession company.
Wait. We are moving to a contentious area. Don't tell me that toll gates are coming back.
No. That's not the topic.
When you said private partnership,
yes, the maintenance of the road prior to this time. Prior to this time. So
no toll gates.
No toll gates. We're not talking about toll gates.
You heard though.
Yeah, we're not talking about toll gates. So Mr. Governor has magnanimously approved outside of the budget of the year for us to rehabilitate that road.
Why do we like to? I think it's singing the civil service. What do you mean by he has magnanimously?
So they are on.
It's his job.
It is his job, but they are on.
Why is it that the civil service always likes using the word magnanimously?
Truthfully, it's not to massage the ego of the governor, but it's to acknowledge the unseen.
We will not use the word. We will thank him for doing
we'll thank him
Don't
for
mind
doing
me. I'm Cantankerous. Don't let that bother you.
Yeah.
I was just an aside. I just wanted to make a quick dig at you for that. But okay, so it's going to start from
Ajah Jubilee Bridge.
Inward,
Lekki toll gate.
Okay. Why is all that repairs? Why are they taking up to July?
Well, I must say that the Lagos State government, under the leadership of Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, have a proven track record of completing projects earlier than scheduled.
You will pay for that
and we can point to the Ifako-Gudu Bridge. Both lanes were completed way ahead of schedule. And that's what we're trying to do.
So let's just say that June, July is the worst scenario.
Exactly. It's a worst case scenario. It's a worst case scenario.
So now, are you going to lay asphalt on the whole road, or are you going to fill the potholes?
So preliminary, we're going to fill the potholes to ensure that people can drive more comfortably on the roads.
Yeah.
Then we would now move to that lane of asphalt. So it's going to be done in sections so that it doesn't affect the free flow of traffic. We are trying to ensure that this has minimal impact on traffic. So we'll do it sections by sections. The worst case scenario we're also going to have would be taking up a lane, not on the full stretch of that road, but
just in portions
to ensure that people can just go past.
Because there's a lot of panic. I know people who have decided to move away until, yes.
Their panics are valid, but we've also factored that into consideration. And people would also say that why this period? I don't mean to preempt you, but it's to also speak to the fact that we need to exercise calm. It has to be now. This issue of climate change, I say it very jokingly, that even those we met in this world, we asked them, what season are we? They can't tell us whether we're in rainy season. We don't even know we don't know whether we're going to see a Harmattan in December or not.
I pulled my duvet. I wanted to say. But also there is another thing that road needs so badly. And I'm sure Adenusi Patrick, wherever in the world he is, will be listening, that the lanes are not demarcated. The streets are not lined.
We are equally.
If you see my car, you think that I've gotten myself involved in car racing. I get bashed on the average, about once or twice a week. I get knocked about. And if I just yesterday, somebody was telling me that this is very unlikely. I said, well, Kojo, my panel beater, is making too much money off me. Gone are the days Kojo would do it 8,000, 9,000, 10. Today, hold it later. It costs so much money. There is a need, which is a feedback you need to take back, for the state to consider also marking the roads. Because what happens with the non-marking of the roads and with the various holes, people always drive zigzag. Okay, they drive zigzag. And also with the non-marking on the roads on the concrete part from Abraham Adesanya upwards, you get accidents because it's like a racetrack with no lanes. And in between, you find people crossing the road, you find people driving crisscross. Your ogas in the states, the downfall drivers, they pick in the middle lane, they pick in the, so these are things that we hope the state would look into. So you're going to start from that place from tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
From tomorrow. That's from the Jubilee Bridge.
Yes, inward.
I hope, do you know there's one road that goes beside the bridge that is completely blocked?
Yes.
It's part of what you're going to do.
Exactly, it is.
Okay, because that also is. I'm glad this is. I hope we will all learn from this. So we needn't have gotten to this if we had paid a premium on maintenance.
Absolutely.
So I hope there's a lesson to be learned from this, because I must commend the state. You're opening up a lot of roads. I said that, I think, last week with Sheriff. One day I had to go to one place that is, I can't remember so far, and what I saw amazed me, what you did in the Ikeja and so on and so forth. But maintenance is key. That's a policy thing. You might not want to address it head on. But we need to take back to the state that we are worried about the activities of this NURTW, to take it back to the governor, and the governor to take it back to the party, because they are the ones who have emboldened these people to become a complete nuisance. Part of the traffic you see there, like I told you, is caused by the buses. They park anywhere, they stop anywhere, they collect money anywhere. And another thing you need to take back, if you look at the concrete part, guess what? Every morning they pack up refuse in the middle of the road. I don't know where that came from. Every morning. You need to take that back. Every morning they pack up refuse all the way down. Secondly, the lights that are put on that road, it's good that the road is being lit, but guess what? The lights are not effective. Do you know why?
Why, sir?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Because we see them as effective.
No, most people who drive, whatever it is, they're not effective. Oh, they're not effective.
The white lights?
Yes. They might shine bright up there, but they're not effective on the road. Do a test run and see what I'm saying. Take it as criticism in good faith. And if I'll be glad to admit that I'm wrong.